I had a request to show how to do this sliding knot as a closure on necklaces and bracelets. And I'm just going to do a quick demo. I don't have a finished project here, but I'll just show you how it works. Pretend this is the beaded portion of your bracelet or your necklace. And I'm using a macrame board to do this with. This is a process, it's called a Solomon's bar. What I'm going to do is, this piece is going to be in the back of the board, but I'm going to start by putting one of the ends that's going to be used as the closure here. Okay, now the beads are around the back. Notice that this one went on the board in this direction. Now I'm going to put the other one so that the end is in the opposite direction, and yet okay, so the bracelet is on, the actual bracelet or necklace portion is on the back side. One end is headed this way, one end is headed the other way. This is the area that I want to tie the knots on in order to make this sliding closure. So what I'm going to do is take, and for the video I'm using a different color of Eslon to show you how to do this. You would use the same color in reality. So just pass this under both pieces and tie an overhand knot. Okay. Now all I'm going to do is tie a series of square knots around this. The green is going to be the core, the blue is the tire, and when I'm done, I will have a segment of knotting that encases the bracelet and will let me use it as a closure. Okay, so it's a little hard when you don't have it quite in the right orientation. Okay, so what I do, slide the tire under the two center cords, over the other end of the tire, take the other end and slip it through the loop and pull it. So opposite side now, under the core cords, over the tire cord on the other side, bring the end of the second tire cord through the loop created by the first and pull it tight. And then you're just going to keep repeating that until you have the length of knots that you want. And I will usually do anywhere from maybe 5 to 7 knots. You want enough that, let's see, which side did I go on? I don't have my glasses here. For those of you who have my DVD tying the knots, this was on there. That's just a brief DVD. It's got maybe, 10 or 20 minutes worth of knot tying. Okay. So what I would do, once I had this done, I would probably do about double this, is glue the ends of the blue cord. And the trick here is to make sure that you don't glue the blue to the green, because you want this to slide. Ultimately, what you're looking for is to be able to pull this green and then release the green. The blue is actually the clasp part. So the last thing you need to do is make sure that on your bracelet part you either tie just a knot or a series of decorative stopper beads here, because if you don't, what will happen is, if you watch this little green piece here, this is the bracelet end. If there's not a stopper here, it's possible to just pull it right out. There you go. There you go. And then I have just this, and I have no clasp on here. So it's just a series of square knots over a core. And I hope you found that useful. Thanks.